hell was that? The Chicago Bulls are getting their asses completely kicked by the Dallas Mavericks at home right now. They're down by 20 at halftime. They lost the first quarter 44-16. Now, they did have a much better second quarter, scoring 26 points, going on a 7-0 run. The Dallas Mavericks only scored 18 points in that second quarter, and the Bulls are down by 10. This has been a tough first half. Nikola Vucevic is leading the Chicago Bulls in scoring right now, 5 of 9 for the field with 11 points. DeMar DeRozan has 9 points. Julian Phillips, for a little while, led the Chicago Bulls there. The young Rook got 5 points coming off the bench. Kobe White's 2 for 9, another cold night. Alex Caruso's 1 for 4. Ayo Dosunmu's 2 for 6. Overall, the Chicago Bulls right now are 3 for 19 from the three-point line, and the Dallas Mavericks haven't really shot it too much better. They're 6 of 21. So it's not even, you can't even just go to three-point shooting in this. The Dallas Mavericks right now are just killing the Chicago Bulls defensively. It's like they know exactly where the Bulls are passing it to before they do it. That's one big thing that's hurting the Chicago Bulls right now. The Mavericks only have 3 turnovers. The Chicago Bulls have 4, but it just feels like every time the Bulls are trying to get some rhythm going, the Dallas Mavericks are right there in their hip pocket getting the ball away. So the Bulls got to tighten up, man, if they want to have any hope of getting back in this game. They're getting out-rebounded 29-20. That's not going to help at all. We look at second chance points. They're winning 10-9. Points in the paint, they're winning 32-22. Fast break points, we're winning that 5-4, if you want to call that winning that. The Bulls just got to get tightened up. Dallas Mavericks have 9 points off turnovers to the Chicago Bulls, only 10 points off turnovers. The Bulls got some tough, they got to get this shit together, man. Period. Like, if they want to have a hope, they have to have such a major third quarter to even hope to get back in this game. And the thing is, I have learned not to count the Chicago Bulls out. It's just that this first half left so much to be desired for. There's not really much room for hope when you have a first half like this. But as we've seen before, the Chicago Bulls can always make things interesting. And if they turn around and do it, so be it. But they're going to have to show and prove. They're going to have to come out with a solid game plan. We're getting absolutely fucking killed right now. When you look at it, Luka with 15 points. Derek Lively with 16 points. He's leading the team in scoring right now. The Bulls got to get this together if they want to have any hopes of winning it. They just have to. They have to get this together. And let's hope that they can, but it's going to be a long go. It's going to be a very interesting game to see if they can get back into this game. Anthony Vargas says, this is bad. Let's see it in the third quarter, Haize. Let's see. This is like watching a rusty 10-man fight a well-oiled Terminator. See what happens when y'all let TBO talk about crack? Like, come on, man. Come on. Damn, this is bad. This is real bad. Shay in the building says, when you don't come in this motherfucker pissed off that you lose and something's wrong, Jimmy Butler. Somebody need to get pissed off. Somebody need to. I'm not going to lie, Haize. I turned this shit off after the first quarter. My disappointment and anger is immeasurable right now. What did I say? Both in Locked On and in Bulls, when I talked about some of my biggest concerns for this team over the last 18 games, basically everything that I talked about as being one of my concerns showed its ugly head in this. And that's not to try to toot my own horn. You think I want to be right about some shit like that? Hell no. No, I don't want to be right about the Chicago Bulls in playoff atmosphere type games shit in the bed. I don't want to be worried about it. I don't want to be right about that. But that's the way that it's shaping up right now. And the Bulls got to get it in gear. They're going to have to. Now, if this team comes out with a much better effort in the second half, we've seen it happen before. We've seen the team look like a different team in the second half of games. They're going to have to lock in if they want any hope of getting back in this game, period. They're going to have to lock in, man. And we'll see if they can do it, man. Like I said, I've learned not to count the Bulls out until they're actually out of it, because anything's possible. But I'll tell you what, they don't have a lot of leeway. There's not a long runway to try to get back in a game like this against the Dallas Mavericks. And keep in mind, the Dallas Mavericks are shooting well below their percentage on the season. So if there's some regression to the mean with that, it's going to get even uglier. Julian really doesn't have any fear, never hesitates at all. That attempted dunk on Gafford was wild. I hope the front office holds on to. Oh, he's not going. Come on now. This front office doesn't give up on players they drafted. He's not going anywhere, and he shouldn't, because I tell you what, I've said it before as well about Julian Phillips. You don't have to worry about that mentality thing that you have to worry about with Patrick Williams with Julian Phillips. Not saying Julian Phillips is a better player than Patrick Williams. We'll see how that ends up turning out, but he does not shy away at all. So Let's hope that it continues. OTR says, brother, I'm disgusted. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I'm depressed. But most importantly, I can't bear to watch this game anymore. I'll catch you after the game. Listen, now you watch now, since you're going to turn it off, the Bulls are going to have a miraculous comeback. I understand having a bad game, but this is just unacceptable. The Dallas Mavericks don't really have that many people that are actually killing us this game, but they are beating us off hustle points. Completely getting out hustled out here. The Chicago Bulls are a broken record. Every time we take 10 steps forward towards 500, we take 10 steps back. Hopefully we have a better second half. Hopefully, Omar. Let's hope that that's the case, man. Well, at least Julian came to play tonight. The rest of the team is taking the night off. And they're getting good shots. Now, if we're looking at anything that's a sign for positivity, the Bulls got a lot of really good looks in the first half of the game, especially in that first quarter. They got a lot of really good looks. They just didn't convert on them. So if they can start converting on some of those good looks that they generated, they can get back in this game. But, we'll see. We'll see. Damn near every 3 rims out, just not falling right now. I'd say game over, but this is the Bulls. We win games like this. Exactly. Tay Hollins in the building says, lively killing us. I knew Team Hardaway would make an impact. Yeah. Luca heard us talk about 2K in the pregame and said, you better use my team from now on. That's crazy, but accurate. Brazil Popular says, pick and roll defense non-existent. We always get killed in pick and rolls. Yeah, see, I don't know if you were around for my infamous pick and roll rant that I went on. Was that the first year? Was that 2021, 22? Probably. Adjustments are a must. They held down one chef, but let the line cooks got business tonight. Yeah, you caught them lying. And listen, they letting Lively go off on them for sure. Good looks don't matter with the Bulls. One team, one shot. That's funny. Man, did DT really play himself out of the rotation? There's no way Billy doesn't actually want to play him over Javon. I don't know if it's still that issue going on. Is he out there on the bench tonight? Is he out there on the bench? Haize, Dallas gives up 118 points per game. Why the hell are they playing the greatest team defense ever? Then I have no idea, bro. None. That's Chicago Bulls failing right now, bro. We're getting our asses kicked. Kobe looked like his spirits were low when he came out during the starting lineup presentation. His play reflects it too. Maybe the dude's tired, man. Hey, son. Yeah, for sure.
After you're done with that?
Yeah. Can I have a hug? Because you got to come give me a hug now that you bothered my stream. I love you.
I'm bothering your stream.
Oh, you smell good. You just got out the shower?
Mm-hmm.
Did you put on cologne?
What is that?
Your spray. Did you put on your spray? You got to put some leave-in in your hair. You look like a runaway slave. All right, son. I love you. All right. It is on the counter in the kitchen. If you walk upstairs, when you go right up to the stairs to your right. All right. And to think we have 3 more seasons with Billy Bubblegum Donovan, at least. Like, it's not going nowhere anytime soon. Just make 4 threes and we down only 8. Wow. Okay. Yeah, just make 4 threes, 217 from 3, I believe. What the fuck they keep shooting threes? They're trying to get back in the game. I swear teams come in and play us like we're the number 1 team in the East the last 3 years. They really don't give us any lead. What are you doing? What's up? Anyway. Runaway Haize is wild. Runaway Slave is wild. Listen. That looked a little Babatunde. That looked a little. It was looking a little rough there. It was looking a little rough. One thing I really dislike about Luka's game is anyone touches him while he's shooting and he bitches him on to the refs every damn time. Oh, for sure, every single time, every single time. Lucas said, I'm exposed, y'all, player of the East. Damn, that's crazy. The reigning player of the East and the reigning player of the West against each other. And only one looks like they should have earned that award. Only one of them looked like it. The whole clan out here distracting you, dog. Like, what you doing? That's exactly what it came over and basically did. Hey, what you up to? Who you talking to? All good. I have the Chicken George hair sometimes. Hey, listen, that's crazy. Otto Porter retiring is wild. Sucks he couldn't stay healthy. I mean, listen, at least he understood. He got a title out of it, and you know what? After he kind of reinvigorated himself in that run with the Warriors, played really well during that championship run, and he at least gets to retire a champion. A lot of people can't say that. But team is ball D is still looking solid. His ball D is looking solid, my boy. That's Joe. That's what you decided to type there. His ball D is looking solid. His bald D is looking solid. His in ball D is look even worse. What are we doing here? Ramel said, I do think they come back as always. It would not surprise me at all. It wouldn't surprise me. And we put the whole Haize family out there. They play better than the Bulls, not gonna lie. Well, we fight somebody, that's for damn sure. At this point, let's draft Baby Haize. He'll help us capture championship number 7. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. As a mate says, Bulls playing perfectly for some clutch basketball. Let's go Bulls. That's funny. That's funny. What you think about? Oh, I already talked about that. Nobody cares what Gil says. Man, Bulls better come through with that good fourth quarter comeback bullshit they've been doing. I'll tell you what, if they come back in this game and they come back and they're in this game to even make it interesting in the clutch, that'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. I mean, hey, I put nothing past no team at all. Nothing past no team. The Bulls have more problems than Haize has. They ain't got that many problems. Come on now. It's not that many problems. Kobe 30 point second half incoming. I tell you what, if he scores 30 points in just the second half, I'm taking 3 shots, one for each 10 points he scores. So there you go on that one. But it has to be a Bulls win. If he comes back and scores 30 and the Bulls still lose, I'm not taking the 3 shots. If he comes back and scores 30 and we win, I'll take 3 shots. 3 shots to the dome off the hizzy. Wavehead Ty says, I'll be more concerned if we were up by 20. I mean, I hate to say, but I can definitely see where you're coming from with that statement. I can definitely see where you're coming from with that one. I just need him to hit a 3. Unless he shoots, no one else will be able to. That's tough. That's tough. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get ready to wrap it up. Halftime will be over with soon. Make sure you guys stay tuned in. We'll be back for the post-game show. Make sure you guys are ready for that. Love you guys. Go Bulls. See red. All that good shit.